At camp, here at Assiniboia, at Koinonia, and this past summer in church parking lots and green spaces around the province, we truly strive to root ourselves in Christ and to reach out in love every summer. We do this by creating a daily rhythm of worship and prayer and conversation, weaving through all of the fun and the challenge and the silliness. We do this also by building relationships and a community like no other, even if we are only together for one day, a community that impacts each person that is a part of it. This summer, we will again work hard to provide training, leadership development, and community for our staff. The way that camp impacts our young people cannot be underestimated, and we are committed to continuing to make camp a place where young people can develop and grow and be challenged and deepen their faith. While plans for this summer are still uncertain, we learned a lot last summer about what we can do within the necessary restrictions and about how meaningful each and every connection with campers can be. Our one-day pop-up camps were enjoyed by all, and we are looking at how we can expand this idea both this summer and beyond. And week-long day camps at Assiniboia and a multi-day camp at Koinonia are also in the works, as are one-day programs for our ADV campers. And should it be safe enough, we hope to run some smaller overnight camps as well. Whatever happens, we hope to have a full summer for our staff and as many opportunities as possible for our campers. Daryl has pulled together a few glimpses into the 2020 camp season. Let's take a look.
Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river flowing, tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river flowing, tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river flowing, tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river flowing, tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river flowing, tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong.
One of the places we were able to root in and reach out from this past summer was Grace Mennonite Church in Steinbach, who hosted our very first pop-up camp. Pastor Kyle Penner and some of the campers want to share a little bit with you about that.
Hi, my name is Kyle Penner and I am the Associate Pastor at Grace Mennonite Church. Last summer I was excited to send my own children to summer camp, but clearly COVID canceled that. But when Camps with Meaning contacted me to host a day camp at Grace Mennonite Church, I was very happy to oblige. They showed up with energy and enthusiasm and excitement that I could not match. But rather than me talk about it, I'm going to let two of the kids who were at the camp explain to you why they liked it.
Hi friends! Hi! So today we are going to tell you a story of the Camp Assiniboia Day Camp. All these kids from Grace Mennonite came, and then we were all split into different groups. It was the Buccaneers! I think it's called like swashbuckles, something like that. And we had to find clues to see you know how pirates like to go on, like, they go find the treasure in the map? We had like challenges, and one of them was with Oreo on your forehead, you have to get in your mouth. And then if you got all of them, then you won Freezy!
It was nice to be in the day camp, you know?
Yeah. Okay, wait, don't go. Okay, we have another story.
We're in the church parking lot, and there's a garden. We gotta eat carrots and vegetables and stuff. The Buccaneers got lots of vegetables.
And then we painted wood
and shone the light beam into the wood,
and then we made fire. And then there was this other room where we played games with the pirate dude. We were like running, and then it was really funny.
Yeah, and then also we did some dance moves.
Oh yeah, right at the beginning and the end, we were like, Okay, now you can go. Bye.
Bye. Buccaneers, bro.
I don't know whose kids those are. So thank you, Camps with Meaning, for giving us a little taste of summer camp, and we're looking forward to continue to send our kids to your camps wherever they are.
Hi everyone, I'd like to round out our camp report by saying thank you to all of the summer staff and to all of the summer volunteers who come out faithfully every year to run our summer camp programs. We are looking forward to seeing all of you again in a few months. We love the energy, the enthusiasm, and creative spirit that each of you bring. I'd also like to thank the year-round staff and volunteers who put their heart and soul into maintaining the facilities and programs at Assiniboia and Koinonia so that people can have the experience of gathering in community with God in the midst of all the beauty that God's created. We haven't had a lot of volunteer days since the pandemic began, but we are hopeful and looking forward to the day when we can work together again. Looking to the spring, I know that Camp Assiniboia would like to do some more landscaping around the new lake and the field adjacent to it. I'm sure that Camp Koinonia has plenty of projects waiting in the wings as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthew Heidi, Camp Manager at Camp Koinonia. Thank you to Mennonite Church Manitoba for this spot at your AGM. Just a quick note to say that at Camp Koinonia, currently our mini lodge is open for rentals, and we are working with the Manitoba government creating a reopening plan for our main lodge. The basement renos are as much as complete in the main lodge, and our facilities are continuing to be well cared for by our on-site staff, Evan Laramie and Mara Sparling. We are all definitely looking forward to the spring and summer months, so please come and join us.
Given that the pandemic negatively impacted our finances in 2020, and it will continue into 2021, I'd like to talk about finances a bit. As of now, rental groups, by and large, are not permitted at camp. This has greatly hampered our ability to generate revenue. As such, we've been watching our spending closely, and unfortunately, this meant that a number of staff had to be laid off in September of 2020. While some have recently returned in order to plan for the summer, most of the staff at Camp Assiniboia have not. We ask that you hold them in your prayers. We've also worked to mitigate our financial losses by applying for grants from the government and organizations like the Winnipeg Foundation. On top of that, in 2020, we received generous support from donors and churches as well, so thank you for that. I suppose one of the hardest things about making this report is that we are going to have another difficult year in 2021. We're not exactly sure when rental groups will be allowed to return, so providing a financial forecast is difficult. Last year, we came up short by about $38,000. This year, it could be 3 to 4 times that amount. And while we can tighten our belts a bit more, not much, and pursue new grants and subsidies as they arise, we are also going to have to double down on our efforts to fundraise. We are hoping that you will help us. In the next little while, we will establish a COVID stabilization fund and will likely launch a crowdfunding type of campaign to support it. These campaigns work really well if you can get people to give and also commit to spreading the word through social media. To be successful, we'll need a groundswell of support. Camps with Meaning has been serving MCM and the community of Manitoba for decades. We've been in existence for almost 70 years, and we've touched many, many people. So our hope is to reach those within the MCM community and beyond. So when this campaign is launched, please consider helping us by donating and sharing the campaign with others. We've enjoyed 70 wonderful years of camping ministry, and we hope to serve for 70 more.